Hey friends, welcome back. I'm Heather. Thank you so much for joining me for our 20-minute strong yoga workout. We're gonna work our upper body. We're gonna work our legs. We're gonna work our abs, all in just 20 minutes. All you need is your body and your yoga mat, and it's going to be great. Now, before we dive into our workout, your healthy living tip today is to know that time for yourself is not selfish. We help ourselves so we can help other people. I'm sure that you've heard that you can't pour out of an empty cup, and it is so true. And especially if you're a mama, you know you just can't not take care of your kiddos. You have to be there to take care of yourself to then care for others. So if you're here right now doing this workout, you are taking care of yourself, and I am just so proud of you. All right, you ready? Let's head to our mat. Welcome to your 20-minute strong yoga class. Come and join me on your mat. We're gonna take a few breaths in child's pose to begin. So come and stretch your hands to the front. Find whatever variation feels good, whether your knees are under you, whether your knees are out. And I want you to just alternate stretching one hand forward and letting the other arm relax a little bit. So we're just gonna find a little length as we breathe in. And as we breathe out, let's do that a couple more times. Just letting that breath come in and just gently moving your body. And let's even out those arms. Taking a big breath in. Feeling all the air exhaling. From here, walk your hands back about halfway. And make your way into tabletop. So we're coming into a neutral spine where we're pulling our belly button in towards the spine and finding that flat back. Your hands are directly under the shoulders, knees are directly under your hips. Can you take a second and just loosen up through your back? So just let your hips sway here. Maybe like you're drawing a number 8 with your hips. Just let them move. All right, go ahead and find that stillness there. Take a breath in and let's go into cow. Push the belly down, tilt the head up. And then as you exhale, rounding the middle of the back up. Do that again. Inhale through to cow. And then exhale, rounding that up. We're going to do that one more time. Inhale. And exhale. Beautiful. Come back to your neutral spine. We're going to curl our toes under here, but all I want you to do is lift your knees up gently. So we're hovering here in this position. Now, continue to pull your belly button in towards the spine, staying as still as you can through your upper body. We're going to tap our right foot out, and then bring it back in. Left foot, tap it back, and then bring it in. Stability, core work. Hey, remember doing strong yoga? It is already coming in. Keep going. Bring it back. And in. And back. And in. Let's go for 4 more. And in. You can always drop a knee. Have that support if you'd like it. Good. 2 more. And your last one. Good. Let your knees come down. Stretch that forward for a moment in child's pose. And then make your way to downward facing dog. Curl the toes under. Let your hips rise high. Whether you've got a bend in your knees or a little straighter. Let's all bend our knees and walk the feet up to the front. And slowly roll yourself on up. And let your shoulders roll. Inhale the arms up. And as you exhale, find a mini back bend. Expand through your chest. Inhale up. And exhale, swan dive down. Now inhale to a flat back. And then release your hands down. Step that back and lower down chaturanga. Inhale to up dog. And then let's come to downward facing dog. Hips up high. Bend your knees. Step up to the front. Come to flat back. Release down. And find a reverse swan dive. We're gonna open up, inhale up, and then lower your hands to your heart. Sit your hips down and back. find a chair pose. Inhale up. Do that again, hands to your heart, sit down chair. Inhale up. Take the weight into your heels. Exhale, chair. Keep that going, breathe it in. And out. 2 more, inhale. And exhale. 1 more. We're gonna settle into our chair pose. Roll the shoulders down and back. Make sure you can wiggle your toes a little bit so you're not pressing into those toes. Reach your hands, hold it here. We've got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Dive that forward. Good, inhale the flat back. And then exhale, hands down, step that back. Lower, chaturanga. Inhale the up dog. Downward facing dog. Let's inhale the right foot up. And we're gonna exhale the knee towards the outside. Inhale up. Do that again to the outside. Good. 1 more time to the outside. And then inhale up. And exhale that foot in between the hands. Lift up to crescent pose. So we're nice and lifted here. In our yoga lunge, bring the hands to your heart. We're gonna lower back knee down and then inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. So I want you to lower the back knee down. Rise that up. Couple more times and lift and down. Good. We're gonna lift up and find your hands down to the ground. Slide your foot back and hold that plank. All right, so we can either be here on our toes or on our knees. I'm gonna show you the first one on our knees. We're gonna lower down for a yoga push-up and then come to a plank, knee to the outside. That same right one. Here we go. Yoga push-up and then here. Now again, if you're doing that on your knees, we lower and then we can either stay on the knees or we can come to the toes. Keep that going. Down and up and knee to outside. Let's do that one more time. Down and up and knee to outside. Beautiful. Downward facing dog. Let's inhale the left foot up. Knee to the outside. Do that again. Inhale. Knee to outside. 1 more time. Going as close towards that elbow as you can. Back up. And then bring your foot in between the hands. And let's lift up to crescent pose. Finding that big reach. And then just bending that front knee. Letting your hip open here. Keeping those hands reaching. And then lower them to your heart. We're going to lower our back knee down. Let's inhale up. And exhale, lower. Inhale up. You don't have to touch that knee on the mat, but we just want to bend that and lower it. And as we do that, we're going to push through our front heel to rise up. Building strength in our legs. Keep going. Down and up. 2 more. Reach it up. Last one. Reach up and lower. Bend your front knee. Hands find your mat. Slide your foot back. Hold that plank. All right, we're going to do that same push-up, knee to elbow combo. Here we go. Down and up. And then just the left side. Here we go. Down, up, and just the left side. Keep going. Down, up, and that left side. We've got 3 more. Down and up. Remember, option, knees. Hey, I'm gonna take it now. That's where I need to be. 1 more time. Down, up, and left side. Find your downward facing dog. We're gonna bend our knees. You can step or jump your feet on up. Sit your hips back. Weight into your heels. And then bring the hands to your heart. Relax your shoulders down and back. Hold that there. Let's circle the hands around. Sitting your hips down, down, down. Hold here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release that down. Inhale, flat back. Just find a little length. And then release that down. We're gonna step our left foot back. So we've got our right foot to the front. Lift up to crescent pose. Hold that there. Bring the hands to your heart. Now we're gonna lower that back knee down, but we're gonna add little pulses here. So it's a little bit down and a little bit up. Notice your front knee is right over top of your ankle. Your shoulders are down and back. And it's just a tiny movement. A little bit up, a little bit down. Keep going, pulse, pulse. Feel that strength right there. We're going for 5, 4, 3, 2, hold it. Good, and find a hinge and lift up to a warrior 3 from there. So we're gonna press that foot back. Hands continue to stay at our heart. You want your back heel lifted, your toes pointing towards the floor, and keeping your chest open. Staying right here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and release your hands down, and then that foot in by the other. Sit your hips back. Find your chair. Hold that there. Ooh, I like a little rhyme when it's got to do with chair. Let's reach our hands. Sit the hips back. Breathe. And stay in it for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Dive that down. Inhale, flat back. And then release your hands down. This time step your right foot back. So your left foot is forward. And lift up to crescent pose. Rising those hips high. Hold that. Bring the hands to your heart. And lower your back knee down. Holding that there. Remember those pulses? Oh yes, it's time. A little bit down and a little bit up. Just a tiny movement. But oh yes, the intensity's there. Keep going, pulse, pulse, pulse. Stay in it. Shoulders stay relaxed. You're almost there. You've got 5, 4, 3, 2, hold. Find a hinge and lift up to warrior 3. So again, you're pushing your foot back, tipping at your hips, maintaining hands at heart, eyes looking somewhere to the floor, towards the top of the mat. Stay here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release the hands, bend your knee and bring your foot in. Sit your hips back. Hands find your heart, chair pose. Hold that there. Last chair for the day. Reach it. Hold that there. Hips down, down, down. Breathe. Abs are in and braced. We're here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release that down. Inhale, flat back. And then release your hands down. Step back so you're in a plank. Hold that plank. So we're going to go through our push-up, knee to elbow, but we're going to alternate doing a right, a push-up, and then a left. All right, sound good? Knees or toes. Down, up, right. And then a push-up. Down, up, left. Just like that. Down, up. You choose how low you want to go. And really focus on your elbows pointing to the back of the room. Down, up, and that knee. You can do the push-up here and then pop on those toes. Or you can stay on your knees. Find whichever one works for you. Keep going. Down, up, and knee. We're going to go 4 more. You got it. 3 to go. Almost there. And 2. Oh, get stronger. Every time. This is your last one. Nice. Okay, let your knees come down and stretch the hands forward. Reach in your child's pose. Take a big breath in and let that breath out. All right, walk your hands back. We're gonna come and bring our feet forward. Nice. And then go ahead, and once you scoot forward a bit, roll all the way down onto your mat. Bring your legs up in the air and your arms just on the mat with your palms lifted. Now I want you to notice your belly button pulling down into the spine. And as you do that, we're activating those transverse abdominis, and we're gonna feel our low back making more contact. Super important. If you feel that right now, and if you start to move and you get rid of that, I want you to just stay here and focus on that deep pull. You can put your hands kind of on the side, and you can start to feel those muscles engaging as we pull the belly button in. All right, so holding that engagement there, we're gonna lower, scissor one leg down, and then up. Do the other one, down and up. Now to bring less intensity, bend your knee. You can tap your toe, or you don't even have to. You can just lower that a little bit. The longer the lever, the straighter the leg, the bigger that intensity. So find the level that you need right now. Keep going, down and up, down and up. All right, we're in a nice controlled tempo here. You can stay at this tempo, or what we're going to do is switch at the same time. So as the leg comes up, the other one is gonna go down. Scissoring, keep going. 6, 5, stay with it. You're almost there. 4, good job. 3, upper body is relaxed. 2, and your last 1. Good job. Let your knees travel into your chest. Wrap your arms around them. Give them a big hug. Curl the head in and just turn your body into a compact ball here. Relax your head and just rock gently side to side. Beautiful work. All right, while we're here on our back, we're gonna put our back leg down, cross your front ankle over top of the back knee, reach through and on the outside, and then gently pull that in. So we're gonna feel a nice stretch through that front hip, glute, hamstring. Relax your upper body down, and just settle in for a few breaths. Noticing that maybe you can bend your elbows, bring that in a little more as you breathe out. Really taking care of those glute muscles. Good work. All right, we're gonna go ahead and release that. Put that foot on the ground, take that leg up in the air, grab either behind your calf or behind your thigh, and we're gonna gently bring that leg in, stretching through the hamstring. So the back of that leg there. It's okay if you have a bend in your knee, does not need to be straight. Just see where you are gonna take this stretch today. All right, good. Put that foot on the ground, and we're gonna cross our other ankle over top, reach through and on the outside, and gently pull that in. Oh, I hope that your breath is slowing down, your heart rate is starting to slow down a little bit. That was a really, really fun workout. I hope you enjoyed it. All right, we're gonna release that and take it into that hamstring stretch, gently pulling that in. And just settling in for these next few breaths, thinking about finding that length, taking care of those muscles. All right, from there, let's bring our knees into our chest. We're gonna rock ourselves on up. And then come and take a seat comfortably, but let's bring the bottoms of our feet together for a moment. Hands holding onto your ankles and just hinge forward, letting your knees drop down as they naturally do that on their own wherever they end up. Getting a nice stretch through the inner thighs as we hinge. You might even feel a nice stretch through your back here, low back. All right, lift that up and then sit crisscross. Bring one arm up. Bend your elbow and then put that hand near your tricep. Stretch that out. Maybe you even take a little lean over to the side. That always feels magical to add in, especially after all those knees to elbows, working the obliques. Give them a little stretch. Release, and then bring your other arm up. Bend that elbow. Find your tricep stretch on that side, and take that little lean if it feels good. One of my faves. Nice. All right, go ahead, release that. Roll your shoulders. Take the hands on your knees, thumb and index finger together. Close your eyes. Find one more roll around with your shoulders. And together, let's take a big breath in. Reach the arms out and up as we inhale. And then exhale, lower the hands to your heart. Let's take a bow to the front. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me for your 20-minute strong yoga workout. I hope that you feel so strong. Be sure to leave a comment down below in this video. Let me know how you enjoyed it. Leave a thumbs up. And hey, if you're not yet subscribed, make sure you do that so you don't miss any of all the goodness, workouts, healthy living, yummy food, all those good things. I will see you next time.